All right, I just wanted to get on here and do a quick technical analysis update. First of all, let me say that my predictions ended up being wrong, and this is something that'll happen a lot. However, for my own personal trading, being prepared for these scenarios helps me personally with my trading. We were looking at the dollar, and interestingly, we did see the sort of bounce off of the short-term uptrending level of support that we were looking at around 96 on the DXY. We did get a bounce, but we didn't quite make it up to the 97 that we talked about. And so it looks like we're rolling over a little bit, and we've now fallen underneath that short-term level, the short-term uptrending level of support. So it's not finalized yet. This could recover above this short-term level of support, and it would just be a wick. But more than likely, we'll come back down on the DXY for a little while, which should allow us to have upside in the markets for a while until mid to late January or beyond. I still believe in the thesis that in the next year we'll have mainly upside for the dollar. And we were very close to hitting the targets that we talked about. And even though I didn't end up being right, there looked to be a moment where the market was trying to pull in that direction, especially on Monday. When on Monday with Bitcoin, we did in fact see that decline. It was sitting around 45,500, which is, it was very weak. And when Bitcoin is like that, some big sellers can come in and cause a lot of liquidations, and your price goes down very quickly. So it seemed, even on the 20th, we still had some chances that prediction might come through. I'm not entirely convinced that we're ready to head bullish in a strong and convincing manner yet, though, because we really haven't done a whole lot on Bitcoin to say, all right, we're done with this downtrend. Because we're here at the top of this new descending triangle that I drew in, and it looked like we were breaking out of it, and now we're really just sitting right on the top line of that descending triangle. And if that breakout rejects, then more than likely you come back down to the bottom of this descending triangle, and we still could be looking to hit that $38,000 target on Bitcoin just maybe a few days later, although a lot of people are feeling like there's going to be a good breakout on Christmas, and I had seen that as a possibility happening in ADA, and now I'm kind of seeing where it could happen for Bitcoin too. We'll just have to see, but clearly, my predictions didn't play out just right. It doesn't feel like this rally has a lot of strength to it, so that's why I'm not entirely convinced that we're ready to put this downside behind us. And please keep in mind that for me, about 60 to 70% of my total assets that I own are already in crypto. So if the crypto markets pump from here, I'm very happy with that, and I'm perfectly fine keeping the remaining capital that I had, to be used for something else. But I still don't know if this downside is done. It still looks like we could take another dump, but anything can happen. It's just a matter of being prepared. So I still am not willing to let go of this $38,000 target on Bitcoin that I've had. However, when we look over on ADA, I'm starting to see something positive here. I had drawn this line in where it showed us having a breakout on Christmas Day and getting up to around $1.89 ADA. And so indeed, if the crypto markets are ready to take a trip to the upside and have the downside trip done, then I could definitely see this breakout happening for ADA on Christmas Day. And the good news is that if based on this move that we've just had for ADA, where we essentially have set a higher high. So we had these short, trips to the downside where we tested $1.20, and we've had a few bounces off of it. This is the first time that we've actually come up to around, $1.37, $1.38, which technically gives us a higher high on the short term. So that's a positive sign for ADA that maybe we're ready to start heading up. And the good news is if we do see Bitcoin go down to 38,000 now, based on the move that ADA has made, there's a lot better chance of us being able to hold the support around the dollar or the 98-cent level. These are all just one man's opinion, and I try my best to get it right and make sure that we're all mentally prepared for the possible moves in the market. But I'm going to get it wrong plenty of times, and hopefully every once in a while I'll get it right. Y'all have a good day.